다시 들을 들이 자자 갈라 좀 당 대패바 당제를 다시 들을 저기 사제 지스 좀 사제가 루지래 취지스 좀 사제 답시 사바 체비바다 현재 체비바다 오방이래 게디 지스 좀뭐 게디 바래 나 현재 나 사바 지제도 에 다고래 게디 바라 사바 현재면 빼고 차보래 이렇게 게디 지스 좀 사제 지스 좀 취 지스 좀 게디 지스 좀 바래 다시 들을
首先向线上参与修法以及莅临此处的所有法友问候吉祥如意。为了随念佛陀，所以持佛陀的钵碗。这项传统是由佛所开启的，所以持钵随念佛。作为随念法，钵中有代表慈心和悲心的奶茶。作为随念僧宝，需要观察自心相续当中是否具有慈心或悲心。如果认为自己是僧伽当中的一员的话，那需要去观察自心是否有慈心或悲心。如果不具有这些慈悲的话，是极为羞愧的事情。所以透过手持钵碗，可以同时的达成随念佛法僧三宝的这件事情。在此向各位问候一声吉祥如意。
이 잡을래네 저번 낭바 탐지에서 잡기도 마시니 서로 삼희제면 이병못 차오래 젠데 세지가 제대로 삼희제면 제스만 빼도게 용거래 이 삼희제 고로래지 삼희제 서로로 되 개든 바이 삼희제면 개든 바이네 개든 즈마래
在这个世上，身为一个佛教徒，领受过皈依的人，如果内心当中不具有慈心和悲心的话，是很令人感到羞愧的一件事情。如果今生不能够在内心当中具有慈心或悲心的话，那么来世必定会受苦。所以慈心和悲心是必须的，是必要的。如果有慈心和悲心的话，那么这个人就是真实的僧宝。如果没有内心当中不具有慈心或悲心的话，即使这个人外在显现出来的样貌是一位僧人，但是是一位虚假的，不是一位真实的僧人。
So good morning. We're going to be doing the Lama Chopa practice, the homage to the Guru, to our teachers, our guides, including His Eminence Garchen Rinpoche. We'll be starting in the yellow prayer book on page 1.
Da la da var she be ra no bar she be ge tar ba dan dan jen jen be bar de jo bar she ba dan je zo je be ma nam ga dan yan be sen jen dan je Ge wai dan de dong er dan zhar Nyur de la na me bar yang da bar zo be jan jo Ren bo je to bar ja
All mother sentient beings, limitless as space, especially those enemies who hate me, obstructors who harm me, and those who create obstacles on my path to liberation and omniscience. May they experience happiness, be free from suffering, and swiftly may they attain precious, unsurpassed, perfectly complete enlightenment. All mother sentient beings, limitless as space, especially those enemies who hate me, obstructors who harm me, and those who create obstacles on my path to liberation and omniscience. May they experience happiness, be free from suffering, and swiftly may they attain precious, unsurpassed, perfectly complete enlightenment.
De je do zai ma je je bar de le nga ye san ge wa lai gor ma je bar de le nga ye san ge wa lai gor de de ren de zon de nye ma san da san je bar de le nga ye san ge wa lai gor
For that purpose, until I attain Buddhahood, I will apply my body, speech, and mind to virtue. Until death, I will apply my body, speech, and mind to virtue. From today until this time tomorrow, I will apply my body, speech, and mind to virtue. I take refuge in the Buddhas until attaining the essence of awakening. Likewise, I take refuge in the Dharma and in the assembly of the Bodhisattvas. Just as the Buddhas of the past gave rise to bodhicitta and progressed along the Bodhisattva's path, so shall I give rise to bodhicitta for the benefit of all beings and practice the stages of the Bodhisattva's path. I take refuge in the Buddhas until attaining the essence of awakening. Likewise, I take refuge in the Dharma and in the assembly of the Bodhisattvas. Just as the Buddhas of the past gave rise to bodhicitta and progressed along the Bodhisattva's path, so shall I give rise to bodhicitta for the benefit of all beings and practice the stages of the Bodhisattva's path. Until awakening, I take refuge in the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly. By the merit of generosity and the other perfections, may I attain Buddhahood for the benefit of all beings. Until awakening, I take refuge in the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly. By the merit of generosity and the other perfections, may I attain Buddhahood for the benefit of all beings. May all Mother sentient beings, limitless as space, have happiness in the causes of happiness. May they be free from suffering in the causes of suffering. May they not be separated from the happiness that is free from sorrow. May they rest in equanimity, free from attachment and aversion. May all Mother sentient beings, limitless as space, have happiness in the causes of happiness. May they be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May they not be separated from the happiness that is free from sorrow. May they rest in equanimity, free from attachment and aversion. And now we'll go to the Lama Chopa text, the exceedingly concise liturgy of the Lama Chopa. We'll begin on page 1.
Lai ma san jie zhe zun shen jiu sun gen de lai mai lai jian jui bar de dai jian jian nian dai gai jian zhuo zhuo xian lai ma san jie zhe zun shen.
In the Guru deity, embodiment of the three jewels, I take refuge until awakening is reached. To liberate infinite destitute beings, I make effort to accomplish the Guru Buddha.
老大没人觉别在，我在想当也接着，接那上外来没白，难怪刚刚察觉见。
May the offering substances of gods and humans, those actually arranged and those mentally created, outer, inner, secret, and unsurpassed, pervade all reaches of space.
Namo Ranajaya Namo Bhagavate Bezasar Parmardane Tatangadaya Arde Samya Sambudaya Daya Taiwan Benzen Benzen Mahan Benzen Mahan Tenzon Benzen Mahan Bayan Benzen Mahan Bodhi Zidan Benzen Mahan Bodhi Mendro Pasan Karman Sarvai Karma Avarana Beshodan Banze Soi Vai Namo Rana Jaya Namo Bhagavate Beza Sarar Parmardan Dadan Gadaya Arhardi Samya Sambudaya Daya Taiwan Benzen Benzen Mahan Benzen Mahan Tenzon Benzen Mahan Bayan Benzen Mahan Bodhi Zidan Benzen Mahan Bodhi Mendro Pasan Karma Nan Benzen Sarva Karma Avarana Beshodan Benze Soi Vai Namo Rana Jaya Namo Bhagavate Beza Sara Dane Tatang Gadaya Arharde Samya Sambudaya Daya Taiwan Benzen Benzen Mahan Benzen Mahan Tenzon Benzen Mahan Bayan Benzen Mahan Bodhi Zidan Benzen Mahan Bodhi Mendro Pasan Karma Nan Benzen Sarva Karma Avaran Beshodan Benzen Sova 得来带着光别来买单，见这顿着世界真为果，等教也有生这别的等。也当来尊就尊就尊节，真不带真的尊也给了，完这让这一切见着就。
To the top of page 3. In an instant, I become the Yidam deity. In this space in front, on a sublime throne, precious and exquisite, and upon a lotus, moon, and sun, sits the root guru, inseparable supreme Lord Jigten Sumgun. White tinged with red, he is radiant with the splendor of the major and minor marks. He wears bright saffron-colored Dharma robes, a monk's vest, and a red meditation hat, a sign of ultimate attainment. He sits in Vajra posture within a 5-colored rainbow sphere, his hands in the Mara subduing and meditation mudras. He is surrounded by the golden garland of the ultimate lineage, along with the masters of profound view, vast action, and meditation. In front and behind, to the right and left, upon lion thrones and seats of lotuses and moons, is the divine assembly of Yidams, the 3 jewels, and the Dharma protectors gathered like clouds. The light streaming from the 3 syllables of the 3 places invites the wisdom beings in identical forms. Middle of page 4. Victorious Lord Kyopa, endowed with 10 powers, together with your retinue, the ocean of 3 jewels and 3 roots, by the power of the previous vows, which you took out of great compassion for all wandering beings, please come here without delay. Please be seated with joyful expression upon this lion throne with lotus and moon. With bodies as numerous as dust motes in the universe, I prostrate to the embodiment of inconceivable qualities.
万尊就愿下世端，觉界对别真对满灭真。真觉下世念呀若没见。南无感官感的大根本。
I offer oceans of realms, all filled with water for drinking and washing the feet, lotuses, clouds of incense, arrays of lamps, sweet fragrances, food, and music to fill all reaches of space.
闻个人不得人那萨巴热瓦热二干巴的在所外闻个人不得人那萨巴热瓦热巴登巴的在所外闻个人不得人萨巴热瓦热不班巴的在所外闻个人不得人那萨巴热瓦热的班巴的在所外闻个人不得人那萨巴热瓦热阿罗干巴的在所外闻个人不得人那萨巴热瓦热干的巴的在所外闻个人不得人那萨巴热瓦热涅维的巴的在所外闻个人不得人那萨巴热瓦热夏达巴的在所外二百四来月别人间断，这些大单子却来随伴，大流浪的家万难来不。
Mentally gathering the 5 objects pleasing to the senses, the 7 treasures, the 8 auspicious symbols and substances and so forth, I offer these to the victorious ones.
不是接下来我这段的做。
I offer you a mandala of a billion universes of all the 10 directions, laid out in groups of Mount Meru, the continents, and the islands, all adorned with various desirables. Please accept it and grant accomplishments here and now. And now we'll go to a separate text called the Sarkangma text, and we'll be reading this in English only. I gaze upon the supreme self-arisen Lama seated on the immutable, spontaneously established throne here in the mandala of primordially pure mind, as it is, in the supreme palace of all victorious ones of the three times. I gaze upon the supreme Lama, who is meaningful to behold. The instant I behold that great bliss of Dharmadhatu, I cross the vast ocean of samsara and arrive at the blissful pure ground. With the eye of wisdom, I gaze unwaveringly upon the Lama, the victorious hero in the battle. Just by remembering that refuge, all afflicting emotions, thoughts, and the hordes of Maras are defeated. In your body, the victorious ones of the three times of all 10 directions appear together with their offspring. With joy, I gaze upon your body, adorned with all the major and minor marks, seated on the throne of fearlessness, lotus, sun, and moon. Three kayas, nature of the mind, Vajradhara, you are inseparable from great bliss. Bowing down to you with innumerable bodies like cloud banks, yearning with a full voice, I prostrate and go for refuge. Your body, the nature of precious bodhicitta, is inseparable from all the victorious ones of the three times. Thus all Buddha fields are permeated by your body, and within your body all Buddha fields appear. I bow down to the glorious one. With your flawless, melodious speech, like an ocean of ambrosia, you show all phenomena to be unborn, thereby defeating the Mount Meru of views. I prostrate to your unhindered Vajra speech. In the mandala of immutable mind beyond thought, you never move from the equanimity state of Dharmadhatu, yet you hold the wisdom power of knowing the three times. I prostrate to the spontaneously established non-duality. Even if expressed during all oceans of kalpas by the victorious ones without exception, the qualities of your body, speech, and mind would not be completed. I prostrate to you who possesses unlimited qualities. Until the ocean of samsara is exhausted, you perform the supreme activities that ripen all sentient beings. I prostrate to you, the Lama, who is the manifold, effortlessly arising, unceasing supreme refuge. Oceans of emanated offerings to you delight the victorious ones and ripen all sentient beings. Having completely filled the Dharmadhatu, I make this unsurpassed offering unceasingly. From the heart palace of the great being radiates the light of immeasurable bodhicitta. Thus, in all the pure lands of the 10 directions, innumerable, beautiful offering goddesses manifest, holding water, flowers, incense, lamps, supreme scents, and food. From the cloud banks of offering rain falls, delighting the victorious ones of the three times, thereby filling the spheres of realms, I make offerings to the victorious ones of the three times. Light radiates once more from the body of the victorious one, manifesting parasols, victory banners, draped banners, canopies, musical instruments, garments, precious jewels, medicine, and grains. I offer ocean-like cloud banks of these manifold offerings. The 7 precious royal attributes, like the wheel, the 7 subsidiary ones, like the mansion, the auspicious substances, the substances of the cities, and so on, have arisen from the 2 accumulations. Please accept these offerings. Furthermore, I behold in my mind and offer to the Protector all offerings throughout the limitless, pure lands of the victorious ones that belong to an owner and do not belong to an owner, and all that is worthy to be offered. I offer all pure lands of the victorious ones of the three times, which are the very pure mandalas of the 3 kayas, completely filled with flawless prosperity. Please accept these offerings, you, the Lord of Compassion. To you, Protector, I offer my body, speech, and mind, all wealth equal to space without exception, and all the virtues accumulated in the 3 times. Out of compassion, please accept these for the benefit of all sentient beings. By seeing, hearing, smelling, tasting, touching, and recollecting the Vajra goddesses of form, sound, odor, taste, and tangible objects, the 3 obscurations are purified. I offer the goddesses of appealing objects to you. Please accept them, immaculate, victorious Lord. The Vajra goddess of body, nature of form, is the supreme goddess of fully purified ignorance. I merge her with the eyes of the Lama, Lord of Dharma. Please accept this in the great bliss of non-duality. The Vajra goddess of mind, nature of sound, is the supreme goddess of fully purified hatred. I merge her with the ears of the Lama, Lord of Dharma. Please accept this in the great bliss of non-duality. The Vajra goddess of qualities, nature of odor, is the supreme goddess of fully purified arrogance. I merge her with the nose of the Lama, Lord of Dharma. Please accept this in the great bliss of non-duality. The Vajra goddess of speech, nature of taste, is the supreme goddess of fully purified desire. I merge her with the tongue of the Lama, Lord of Dharma. Please accept this in the bliss of non-duality. The Vajra goddess of activity, nature of tangible objects, is the supreme goddess of fully purified jealousy. I merge her with the body of the Lama, Lord of Dharma. Please accept this in the bliss of non-duality. The Vajra goddess of primordial emptiness of all phenomena, nature of sound, is the supreme goddess of fully purified mind as it is. I merge her with the mind of the Lama, Lord of Dharma. Please accept this in the great bliss of non-duality. I offer means and wisdom inseparable, supreme victorious one, the 5 families with consorts, the assembly of Viras and Dakinis, and the Buddhas filling a limitless sky. Please accept this great bliss. From the equality of all phenomena, the ocean-like samadhi, oceans of unwavering manifestations arise and guide all beings. Please accept the assemblies of victorious offspring, the bodhisattvas who rule all Buddha fields. The ones of great fierceness, wrathful, out of immeasurable compassion, show grinding teeth and fierce faces on their posing bodies. Please accept these wrathful, victorious ones of primordial wisdom who defeat the hordes of Maras by the roar of Hong and Pet. All manifold clouds of outer, inner, and secret offerings are offered in this vast mandala of Samantabhadra's mind. Within the mode of abiding, of unchanging non-duality, the unsurpassed offering of suchness is offered. All phenomena are primally and completely pure mind as it is. Within that, whatever confusion, dualistic appearance of oneself and others, distinction of good and bad, hatred and attachment there might be, each and everything I confess, may it be purified within that state. With a happy mind, I rejoice in all virtues of all the victorious ones of the 3 times, of the assemblies of the superior ones, of the unceasing wheel of the 2 accumulations, and of sentient beings. I beseech you, protectors in the worlds of the 10 directions, by completely turning the wheel of stainless Dharma with the sound of the ocean-like branches of melodious speech, please ripen all sentient beings without exception. I beseech you, protectors who abide throughout all realms, please do not pass into nirvana until the exhaustion of the dhatu of space. Rather, fulfill your commitments by abiding permanently. May all sentient beings be established in the unsurpassed supreme state of this virtue by the virtues accumulated in the 3 times throughout all samsara and nirvana, and by the undefiled innate virtue. By the light rays of immeasurable great compassion from the palace of body, speech, and mind of the victorious one, please purify my body, speech, and mind, and thus transform it into your body, speech, and mind. Protector, as you made offerings and delighted the sublime Lama, likewise may I always offer ocean-like clouds of offerings and delight you. May I follow in your footsteps. May I perform limitless activities that do not even waver a hair's tip with respect to the liberation of your body, speech, and mind. May I be renowned in the 3 worlds. Thus may anybody, just by hearing my name or remembering me, be completely liberated from the tormenting suffering and attain the state of great bliss of the victorious ones. May I turn into any form equal to the expanse of sentient beings, taming them according to their needs. Thereupon may they take refuge joyfully and be established in the unsurpassed supreme awakening. Those ones who are oppressed with shrouds of ignorance, who lost the path, or threatened by afflicting emotions, such as the henchmen of the Lord of Death, may helplessly remember me and instantly find the supreme path. Becoming the inexhaustible wheel of ornamentation, which is body, speech, and mind of all victorious ones of the 3 times, may I completely dry out the ocean of samsara and establish all sentient beings in the unsurpassed supreme state. In all my lives, may I never be separated from the authentic Lama and enjoy the glories of the Dharma. By completely perfecting the qualities of bhumis and paths, may I swiftly attain the state of Vajradhara. Now we go back to the Lama Chopa text.
I
Page 7. Page 7. To the Guru who embodies all the Sugatas of the three times, I respectfully pay homage with my three doors. I make oceans of outer, inner, and secret offerings. I confess all wrongdoings and downfalls created by the three poisons. I fully rejoice in the three secrets. Please turn the wheel, Dharma wheel of the three vehicles and remain in the nature of the three Vajras. I dedicate an ocean of virtue completely free of the three spheres in order to attain the unsurpassed state of the three kayas. Precious Guru, supreme refuge worthy of homage, embodiment of the victorious ones of infinite directions and times, with certainty in your ocean-like qualities, I pay homage and offer praise with 100,000 melodies.
Namo 格热玛海门扎斯的巴拉红，我爱乃蒙格人拜在这罗迦那达人那些人马拉。格热玛海门扎斯的巴拉红，我爱那蒙格人拜在这罗迦那达人那些人马拉。格热玛海门扎斯的巴拉红，我爱那蒙格人拜在这罗迦那达人那些人马拉。格热玛海门扎斯的巴拉红，我爱乃蒙格人拜在这罗迦那达人那些人马拉。格热玛海门扎斯的巴拉红，我爱乃蒙格人拜在这罗迦那达人那些人马拉。格热玛海门扎斯的巴拉红，我爱乃蒙格人拜在这罗迦那达人那些人马拉。格热玛海门扎斯的巴拉红，我爱乃蒙格人拜在这罗迦那达人那些人马拉。格热玛海门扎斯的巴拉红，我爱那蒙格人拜在这罗迦那达人那些人马拉。格热玛海门扎斯的巴拉红，我爱乃蒙格人拜在这罗迦那达人那些人马拉。格热玛海门扎斯的巴拉红，我爱乃蒙格人拜在这罗迦那达人那些人马拉。格热玛海门扎斯的巴拉红，我爱乃蒙格人拜在这罗迦那达人那些人马拉。格热玛海门扎斯的巴拉
Tata timbrika tsaka yesho di nga de tin kibo timbrika se joyore saja chimungro Muhammad saja chimungro torte lama chuban lama la soba taba saja chimungro torso Muhammad se de parang lama chula kare se la saja chimungro nyamni tene tambu sengo mar teba ji dadi je se teba jo mo je बात सेमची तमसे दुंगी सामने तेनी व्यक्ति समझे तो साव साते सबला समझे ते सेम मिलके तम सेमची दे सेमची तमसे ते 탑지동행은 통지발 동행 요래 들이 대 탑지 사자지 뭐로 참아 난디 집부근 차롱도 차대요래 난디 집부근 차롱도 차대리 들이 생고만 대바지 되게 난디 제셔 차롱 제셔 들이 생고만 니게게 되게 차롱 니셔서 들이 값들이 라말 대바 뭐지 가는 샘들 쳤대나 들이 샘들 치고 차대 오, 왜 샘들 치고리 차대 왜 소중한 성도다 야 참도 선도를 도 참도 내록 대지 사자 치고도 샘도도 나오냐 봐대 쇼대요래 내가 쇼상들이 지도 때린 등키는 못 되겠어 성가라 약공도 내가 치고래 내가 통통
趁着我现在还记得，想跟各位说几句话。这句咒语 Kimbu rinpoche 他有翻译出它的意思，其中的意思是说，向上师祈请赐予 Mahamudra， 也就是大手印的成就。那么是如何向上师他祈受成就的呢？首先，在刚开始修持的时候，对于自己的上师升起了无与伦比的信心。从这件事情上面就已经先消除了我执，中途再去观察众生的痛苦，思维众生苦，以此再亲近我执。所谓的三界有情，这边三个世界指的是天上的世界、地下的世界和地上的世界，这三个在这里面没有一个有情是不具有心的。然而，在这三个世界里面的众生正在受苦，这也是我们亲眼所见的。所以，当我们向上师求受大手印的成就的时候，是代表着我们的心，它现在此时此刻僵化了，凝结成冰块了。所以，透过对上师升起信心，就可以开始使我执消融，使冰块可以融化。对上福田升起信心，会先融化我执，接着再对下福田升起悲心，这又会再一次的融化我执。如此一来，当我们对上师升起前进心的时候，能够发现我们自己的心变得极其的广大，力量强大。所以当我们在意念上福田的时候，心即遍及了上福田诸佛们。同样的，对下福田升起悲心的时候，此心也是同样遍及于一切有情的。而我们提到大手印的时候，它的本质本性就是这个意思，也就是它是十分广大，没有界限，不是一个实体，不是一个有界限的固体，导致我们固着变成一个实体被禁锢的是我的这个概念，所以当我消融之后，自然就没有束缚的成因。因此，当我们具足了这样的发现的时候，心就会融化，不会再是一个实有的固体。我想着说，赶快的跟各位报告分享，这个道理是非常关要、非常关键的。
나다 동의 첨부 동의 가야 놀다 나야 좀 봐. 나 나야 다도 좀 와대 때 만들게 뒤 동의 셈도 정대 요래. 네감이 현고만 대바제디 나와 잡아대 요만 토들이 오 대바제이 비 들이 세우만 니게기는 양토도 다 호신이 네까지 다 셈을 쳤대나 오 뒤 동의 계속 매봐도 동의 남도리고 남도 셈을 같이 좀 남도 저거 차는데 남도 된 토도래 나디도 예비로 또르들이 은혜 장이데 근데 스파도 가니나 동의 탑제 남도래 sem근이들 동의 자와는 요 말에 제 대식 좀 보래 대 동의 자와는 요 말에 이 셈도 이제 돌려고 대 동의 매배대와 첨모서 말에
当我们遇到一个痛苦，感受到痛苦，觉得自己很苦的时候，这个苦的本质是什么呢？它是一个自我的执着。当有些事情不顺心、不如己意的时候，就会感到痛苦。痛苦是因为我们紧抓着这样的事情不放。这个时候，如果我们对上福田、诸佛、上师们升起信心的话， 那么原本心抓着不放、执着的那个事物就会被摧毁，就会被打散。同样的道理，当我们对下福田诸有情们升起慈心的时候，升起悲心的时候，同样会消融原本我们所执着的那个事物。这个时候我们去看心，也就是去观察心的话，其实痛苦不过是一个念头罢了。所以痛苦它会在片刻之间消失。痛苦的这个概念之所以会深入，会变得固着的原因，是因为我们紧抓着不放。当我们升起信心或悲心的时候，这样念头原本执着的事物就会被消失，会被消融。因此我们说利他心是能够替代我执，也就是它能够消灭我执，能够取代我执。所以不论是今生来世，或者是在中阴的时段，没有一个究竟真实的痛苦可言。从实相的本质上来说，心它是没有痛苦的，是不具有痛苦的。心的本体是如来藏，所以是根本不会有痛苦的。因此说，如果我们能够安住于心的本体、心的本性上面的话，就能够达到无苦大乐，就是指这个意思。
觉得三界外谈结界，各算推荐我为先来本，三算这位见过人乃见，也是觉百劫来所完的。就了这个多半心结论，所做两个多半心结论，三业这个多半心结论，四界三界多半心结论，七岁代变故作来门腾。来庙战战多个的外内，盖满天色闻着大年节，那些天别这些人待见，万些来对归些撒闻着，他那来马为本人先得。今年人的来灭三孙当，人给过孙娘百千不久。
To the top of page 9. To Ratna Shri, the Father, who is the refuge and protector of all beings of the three realms, and who is the essence of the blessings of the body, speech, and mind, of all the victorious ones of the 10 directions and 3 times, together with your lineage of disciples, I pray. Grant me your blessings that I may realize the illusory body to be the Nirmanakaya. Grant me your blessings that I may realize the life energies to be the Sambhogakaya. Grant me your blessings that I may realize mind itself to be the Dharmakaya. Grant me your blessings that I may attain Buddhahood in this very life. With this supplication, the retinue dissolves into the Guru. From the Guru's forehead, throat, heart, and navel radiate white, red, blue, and yellow lights, which dissolve into the 4 places, purifying the 4 obscurations. I receive the 4 empowerments, and the seeds of the 4 kayas are planted. In the end, the Guru also melts into light and dissolves into me. The Guru's 3 secrets and my 3 doors merge inseparably.
尊神，觉得son的戒不给所戒，观身过外内本着根结。我的愿界来满多是我。
The virtue from having perfectly practiced the glorious Guru, together with the virtue of having offered praise and supplication, I dedicate to all beings dwelling in the three realms of samsara. May they attain the state of the Guru, who is the whole of samsara and nirvana.
爱的被现代难孙学，真假来买绝被孙难解，三孙愿定的一切各观，拆迁穷恩这被拆心学。
By the power of the three chariots of the Sutra and Tantra vehicles, the assembly of kind lineage gurus, and the qualities of their three secrets, may there be the auspiciousness that all beings realize Mahamudra, the supreme accomplishment. Page 21. Embodiment, and we're going to do in English only. Embodiment of all the victorious ones of 10 directions and 3 times, essence of the 5 kayas and 5 wisdoms, your boundless compassionate activities are all embracing. Incomparable Guru, at your feet I pray. Precious, glorious root Guru, seated on a lotus at my heart, please care for me with kindness and bestow the accomplishments of body, speech, and mind. As I make offerings and I pray to you, exalted Guru, the source from which all such accomplishments arise, please care for me with love from this day onward and in all my future lives. By visualizing single-pointedly the land arisen from the glory of abundant merit, the blissful pure land and the Buddha of unchanging light, may I cultivate the pure land perfectly, and may I be reborn there after passing from this life. A garland of light radiates from the Buddha's heart. From the tips of the rays, the second Buddha, Lord Jigten Sumgun, manifests and then descends together with his sons. Having gathered accumulations and purified obscurations, may my mind stream ripen with ease. Perfect guide Ratnashri, within whom the wisdom, love, and power of all the Buddhas of the 3 times are condensed, single sufficient source of refuge, master and 2 sons. Through supplicating you, may I attain the 2 accomplishments. May the wisdom nectar of your 3 pure secrets wash away all misdeeds, obscurations, and unawareness from my 3 doors. And may my understanding of the boundless fields of knowledge, such as explanation, debate, and composition, be equal to Manjushri's. Now that I have found a precious human body, possessing all the qualities of freedom and advantage, and have met the teachings of the flawless practice lineage, please grant your blessings that the awareness of impermanence will swiftly dawn within my mind, and thereby may the 8 worldly concerns collapse. As I am frightened and uncertain as to when the Lord of Death will suddenly appear and strike my fragile life, grant your blessings that I may practice the holy Dharma with fervent diligence, which will surely be of benefit in this and future lives. Grant your blessings that I am able to discern between what I should and should not do according to the prohibitions, such as the 3 kinds of vows taken with the master, disciples, and the yidam, and bless me to know what to do and what to avoid in accordance with the subtle workings of karma, cause, and effect. Since beginningless time, I have experienced only suffering in the 6 realms of samsara. Grant your blessings that I may bring forth renunciation, and with deepest sadness towards this existence may I strive for liberation. In seeking their own benefit, sentient beings have created evil, suffered greatly, and endured much pain for countless lifetimes in the past. Recognizing them to be my parents, grant your blessings that I may develop compassion and the supreme resolve of bodhicitta. Grant your blessings that my practice of perfectly realized Mahamudra, the unelaborated Dharma sphere, may unify with the accumulation of great merit, generosity, and so forth. Grant your blessings that with the wheel-like weapon of the profound path, I may completely sever the web of samsaric existence, the karmic winds of the conceptual mind. Thereby may I attain in this very life the state of the presiding master Vajradhara, the powerful lord of the four kayas. Should I not attain supreme accomplishment in this life, may I be born among the foremost disciples of Jigten Sumgun, boundless light, in the western lotus land called Bliss Endowed. In brief, in all my lifetimes, may I never be parted from the excellent teachings of the peerless Lord Jigumpa Ratnasri. May I be accepted by gurus, and may I strive with devotion for the purpose of others and myself. By the compassionate blessings of the three jewels and the victorious ones, through my yearning with intense devotion, and by the power of phenomena's natural state, the infallible truth of cause and result, may our wishes be fulfilled according to this aspiration. And now we'll go to the Sulka text, a brief Torma offering to the Dharma protectors, the small dark blue book on page 1.
Đại kia chân soi chế bờ soi nam chế trở lại bên sở san chế trở bài chùa.
Until awakening, I take refuge in the Buddha, Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly. By the merit of generosity and other good deeds, may I attain Buddhahood for the benefit of all beings. Until awakening, I take refuge in the Buddha, Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly. By the merit of generosity and other good deeds, may I attain Buddhahood for the benefit of all beings. May all sentient beings have happiness and the causes of happiness. May they be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May they not be separated from the happiness that is free from sorrow. May they rest in equanimity, free from attachment and aversion. May all sentient beings have happiness and the causes of happiness. May they be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May they not be separated from the happiness that is free from sorrow. May they rest in equanimity, free from attachment and aversion.
Lo me den de tu jie den, de jiao yan xian jia jie nan, xiang er de zeng er jie ba, huo zhan shi er dai dang, ma luan ban ban dan jian zai, huan xie na wu long ge be, lo ye me bar zi shi xian. Corvenie Jobber, Legend my magic, Gajuda den Hum Awang, Zelewan de Go, Desha Son da Warje, Oje de Tambaye. To
the top of page 3. I appear as the Yidam deity. From the seed syllable at my heart emanate Ram, Yam, and Kam. Fire, wind, and water burn, scatter, and wash away the faults and defects of the Torma. Above wind and fire is a hearth of skulls. Above that is a vast and spacious skull, filled with the 5 meats and 5 nectars. The 5 meats are marked with Om, Hum, Tam, Pri, and Ah, and the 5 nectars with Mam, Lam, Bam, Pam, and Tam. A wind of Hum emerges from the nostrils, blowing, stirring, and lighting the fire, which melts and boils the substances. The defects bubble over, and the pure essence fills the skull to the brim. Above a moon disk lid, Hum, Ah, and Om are stacked one above the other. Lights radiate from these and gather nectar, which merges with the syllables. The 3 syllables and moon disk melt into light and dissolve into the nectar. Thus it transforms into an ocean of wisdom nectar.
Om Avon Havore, Om Avon Havore, Om Avon Havore, Ranga Doga Savon Le, Wenje La Maya Dan Dan, Kan Zhuo Xue Jiao Song Me Zuo, Nó lại cho xie đại tạng, ghé rè liên chan trò rồi chè, chien trò tràn tàn tàn tàn.
Bottom of page 4. Light radiates from the seed syllable at my heart, inviting the Lama, Yidam, and Dakinis, the protectors and guardians of the Dharma, wealth gods, guardians of the directions, local spirits, obstructing spirits, karmic creditors, and the 6 classes of beings who then gather before me like billowing clouds.
Om Bazar Argam Badam Bam Dubam Alogam Gandem Neveden Shabda Badizazo.
According to their ranking order, these guests partake of the Torah with light tubes emerging from their Vajra tongues, and thus are pleased and satisfied.
南无拉美揭谛贝，德揭谛三揭揭当，玛那玛呀揭玛当，丁下拉苏揭贝拉，揭卓然揭三年格，耶当揭格将自作。耶谢罗揭嘎然嘎耶本德德哲作代内，我这那涅扎的所，我爱我断见将做的见，半个下些加润在，加这个先被买内，大些来算滚不走，等算去接着买单。莫那将着哈然那，先将神东然呵啦，别海内见怎么说？这将国界多满，一些罗界嘎然开耶，把界内端着贵州，多界老本各在身，觉得等把送先本，大概三顿这把人走。爱为那么对身残巴拉，内见那大波莫难，莫在浪安咱们当，瑞杰拉见呀远见，却见多满多远见，一些罗杰卡然开也，决定乱就别玩走。爱问来了三个家钱当，究竟就说咱这些，半个等着咱们做，最近等不多满，一些罗杰卡然开也，把这说烂吞见着。爱问南沙把孙就觉也。也大牛马人的难当，且不然一人能得大给，大不过就多满的，一些罗些卡然开也，大东却想着不人走，爱问给大龙真中不走，人家不论相关的，开眼却见多满的。谢谢罗杰卡然开耶，诺森贤的本身节，人家相信不乱个，相过大健康万族，爱混这身间他也做，绝见多马家进的，谢谢罗杰卡然开耶，让东儿做些呢，本。
And we'll read page 12, the secret supplication in English only. Ho, please consider me. Ho, please consider me. Ho, please consider me. Glorious Vajra Guardian, Great Black One, and Haruka Glorious Great Bhairava, by nature you are one with Dharmata. In essence, you are the same within primordial wisdom, and in character you are equal in unhindered activity. Hero who defeats all unfavorable circumstances, you are the foremost lord of all appearance and existence, and all gods and demons. Wrathful local guardian, great leader of activity oppressors, invincible sovereign of radiant splendor, you protect awareness-holding yogins as if they were your own children, and you assess the absorption of oath-bound practitioners. You are endowed with the radiance of peace, the splendor of increasing, and the power of magnetizing activity. You are swift in activities of liberating savage foes and hindrances. Your mighty skill in protecting the teachings is sublime. powerful Lord with the name, the one endowed with mighty Vajra wrath, great warrior God of yogins, please heed me. Please dwell in this holy shrine of enlightened body, speech, and mind of myself, the yogin called Vajraharuka. Please act to conquer the dread of the four Maras and all obstacles along my path of supreme bliss, whereby I will accomplish unsurpassed awakening. Please cause me to encounter the Samadhi companion that will guide me on the authentic path. Until I attain awakening, help me to never deviate onto mistaken paths with body, speech, and mind, and cause my mind to turn towards freedom and awakening. May all unfavorable circumstances in this world be vanquished. May perfect auspiciousness and goodness pervade and increase. May gods, spirits, and humans be brought under control, and at all times and in every circumstance may enlightened activities be accomplished according to my supplications. As you are the glory and protector of all wandering beings, please perform activities to grant supreme and common cities without obstruction and effortlessly. May I vanquish all unfavorable circumstances, the enemies and hindrances with wrong views and the like, and may perfect auspiciousness and goodness pervade and prevail. Ma-Hri, by the power of your compassion and previous aspirations, Mother Achi Choki Droma, arise from the Dharma sphere and look upon me from the space of primordial wisdom. Miraculously descend upon this activity mandala. Mother Achi, Lady of Nanam, powerful Dharma Tara, Wisdom Tara, Samaya Tara, magnetizing goddess, flesh-eating Karma Dakini, noble Lady Tashi Saringma, Mia Losangma, Tegarjo Sangma, Tingi Shasangma, and Chopandring Sanma, protectors of the lineage forefathers, protectors of frightful hermitages, protectors with Samaya who pledge to protect the teachings of the Kagyu lineage. Your luminous wisdom never fades, your compassion never withholds, your blessings are never far, and your power is unobstructed. All of you, bless us yogins and our retinues through your enlightened body. Bless us through your enlightened speech. Bless us through your enlightened mind. Bless us through your enlightened qualities. Bless us through your enlightened activities. Act so as to conquer adverse circumstances and the dread of the four Maras. Please cause me to encounter the Samadhi companion that will guide me on the true path. Thus, until I attain awakening, help me to never deviate onto mistaken paths with body, speech, and mind, but cause my mind to turn towards freedom and awakening. May all unfavorable circumstances in this world be vanquished. May perfect auspiciousness and goodness pervade and increase. May gods, spirits, and humans be brought under control, and at all times and in every circumstance, may enlightened activities be accomplished according to my supplications. As the glory and protector of all wandering beings, please perform activities to grant supreme and common cities without obstruction and effortlessly. May I vanquish all unfavorable circumstances, the enemies and hindrances with wrong views and the like, and may perfect auspiciousness and goodness pervade and prevail. Jaya, Jaya, Siddhi, Siddhi, Pala, Pala.
波尼雷杰加金三连的，老子就着那些中国节，这一次人们那讲着当，阿拉们生家节南的是，咱老人啊这些农群嘛，现就像有个啥的拉和拉，今节个我农家养来玩。当街当了300给年些，一天根本天把就难了，这天大路要接近谁的，难得歌颂都用真，上文拉都上个天不在，面军都有我的人群的，这一次的这辈年就当。人马就着面来多没走，人面到在人间工作所，个个早晚上滚就把的，这个肩背一线就不要走，天上当前将这做蓝本，所论就当不逻辑就节，都当看我当这娘家下。俺这手就几百下顿节，这不大兄吃了我顿子，高端天上高端干啥讲，八端年别这别啥三家，单位这孙女别给帮的，八节简单些个不当多，就算都难去现这八人做。一定送过去接人间节，接着天别撒钱叫不人做，整个天是个叫论就难，当街送马尼的在为叫，南京就问这人这不人做，三节天上跟就问班队，跟的就南京才八本。年百朝事都不动为了，过当论去结把你等罪，给灭烂做天表了对决，没了样子天魔结瓦当，那玩大的年百当的人，这样也把那当面摘线，这个就不让这曾把当。乐拉人间的外国难走，也来南北肉被等真节，三面的为南阳我不人走，就是就真就的那，都在这买些自动接完，也来这些乱就不算走，接受南昌就来主人蹲坐。也别这家就滚在瓦就，多那三顿也寻着八当，大当他也生气当姐姐，南面走不想去这八来，把这钱马里些瓦当，对钱马里人间这八人做，节哀感谢也来真把咱姐讲。对本我这所有人在八月，索马一一挪威去南天。Shabda Badi Zasoa Samaya Manapalaya Bezar Sato Tenopa Dejan Jejo Membava Sodugayo Membava Sobejayo Membava Anarato Membava Sarva Sede Membraya Sarva Karma Sesame Sedan Sheya Guru Ha 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 Ho Banga Sarva Tata Gata Bezar Mamemet Bezar Bava Ma Samai Sadu Jue Jie Dormen Jure Nan Ka Lai Zhen Zo Deng Bar Dar Ran Ran Ne Zhen Be Zhen Me Gan Ze Jie Ran Jo Bar Zur.
All you guests who have received this offering and giving torma, like clouds dissolving in the sky, please depart to your abodes, Vajra Mu, and return here when I call for you again. Remaining within cyclic existence, fused with this image, please bestow good health, longevity, and power, as well as every kind of excellence. In the presence of the transcendent conqueror, you vowed to care for us practitioners as lovingly as your own child. May the auspiciousness of the Dharma protectors be present. And now we'll go to the text, The Rainfall of Benefit and Happiness, to page 63, Summoning Good Fortune, Zambala Practice. David compassion, may and five poisonings names don't exist. Generous equal me with love. Grant me the supremacy, the lotus like your land. All together as deathless life. Even these names are God, lotus, bird, God, you bless. Sea, sky, God-fearing rainbow body, in manifest joy lands of perfect peace, even names for confused they don't exist. But just at the grandly sees me all like wisdom, see the glory and downland of perfect splendor, even names for confused pride don't exist. Gladness and power bestow equality is done in the watch of pure land of grandparents and even names for confused desire. God, Amitabha, blessing God, discerning wisdom, city. In fulfill that divinity, land of perfect Buddha beats. There's no words for jealousy. Advocacy bestow wisdom in the Dharma sphere. And unrefined perfections, ignorance does not exist. Vairajana Grand Dhamma, Dhatu wisdom city, grand vitals essence over 5 marvels in long life. Eliminated Judya, now Tokyo Darkies, grant peace, emptiness, mastery, fortune of profound, struggles of fandom, now where lineage dwell. Grant the awakening in one life, fortunes of Mahamudra in the sphere of self-display. Religions of peace and wrath, God supreme incarnate, powers in and fulfilling rollings. E24 sacred sites, God inflicts guidances, grant ripening, liberating powers. Fortune of secret, dying of Gaias, expand your lineage, lords and kings. Dance and lighted arts increase to stages mentality, inner taming to sphere. Dwelling Macaline, chords, guns, subjugating CD, fortune of enlightened acts. Pushi Vaishnavanasa, Lord was in words God's Ambala, who was kindly for all beings. Master of life, Mary, food and fortune with your court. Don't waver from your heart pledge. Think of us compassionate, leading all your life fortune. Bring you fortune of cattle, fortune of these horses, and wealth of rich continued life. Star the fortune of fertile sheep, and of herd and horse, fortune or sons and daughters, cattle, wealth of rich continued cows, bulls, mules to carry heavy loads, all this good fortune be, fortune of my lovely steed. Highly pressed gold and silver, fortune, song and blessings, grains, precious gems and ornaments. food and drink of every kind, be the mirror's good fortune, Brahma's fortune from above. God's good spirits with me, weighing others wishing below, rewards God's and humans well. Bring the mirror's good fortune, purpose body fortune, Zambul is only Dharma. Balance just fortune, well-driven longevity, beings like strength and merit. Oh, for one's good fortune, just like Chinese kings are reaching force. Persian kings fortune, well, the army of Genghis Khan, the courage of Ukahor, as good fortune in them, the fortune of the endless sky, fortune of the stable grounds. Perfect wealth, good and growth, the radiant splendor reaches, strength, armor, weapons, miracle powers, monks who uphold their speeches, fortune of brave strong boys, beautiful and virtuous girls. Pure springs preserve these dangerous good fortune, like sun and moon's eastern rise. Eastern light fortune, come like the sweet southern clouds. Southern long life fortune, come like in shrouded east west. Stern light fortune is coming, like a river flows northern. Flow like fortune, please come, be like good falling from above. Upper long life fortune, come, like strings red leaf, long life fortune, come, fortune of melodious praise. Come like turquoise dragons, roll fortune of students, like coming dazzling star garland. Eastern Vajagati, Mimas fortune pacified, these hindrances. Southern Judati, bring resources, food and wealth, expand life merit reaches. Western Lodestaki, these are the path to tame all, these samsara and nirvana. Northern Nakshangati, beautiful enlightened, as unenlightened deceiver. Was that with purity, you bring all the world's fortune, bring auspicious objects here. Before chained objects, heroes bodies, place and make these fortunes steadfast. Potent ties like substance, says and on these place protect, wealth remain from unchanging. That eternal life seeding, and endless treasure seeding, that wealth and merit seeding. Grant these let them be accomplished spontaneously. Salva Sidi Alalahu. Page 90. Om Ahum, three Kayas, Lama, deities of longevity, Dakinis of Uddiyana, and assembly of wealth gods, please bestow the four empowerments upon me and other fortunate disciples. Being bestowed with the supreme form empowerment upon my body, may I attain the indestructible Vajra body. Being bestowed with the supreme speech empowerment upon my speech, may I attain the power of Brahma's 60 melodies. Being bestowed with the supreme mind empowerment upon my mind, may I attain power over the unborn simplicity. May I obtain the essence Kaya empowerment, the ultimate empowerment that is the spontaneous presence of the three Kayas. May I obtain the empowerment of the Guru's three Kayas, which causes the three poisons to manifest as the three Kayas. May I obtain the empowerment of the long-life deities of the five families, which causes the five poisons to manifest as the five aspects of primordial wisdom. May I obtain the empowerment of the Dakinis of Uddiyana, by which the body of deathless primordial wisdom is attained. May I obtain the empowerment of White Sambala, Yabyum, which effortlessly and spontaneously accomplishes ordinary and sublime cities. May I obtain the empowerment of wealth gods and treasure lords, which perfects the abundance of food, wealth, and riches. May I obtain the empowerment of Mahamudra, which liberates from samsara's pain. May I obtain the empowerment of self-knowing Dharmakaya, which is the primordial purity of the delusional perceptions of unawareness. May I obtain the empowerment of the great completion, which is the primordial purity of all phenomena as samsara and nirvana. May I obtain the empowerment of the great middle way, which naturally liberates the four extremes of eternalism and nihilism. May I obtain the empowerment of the perfection of wisdom, which is inexpressible, being beyond words and thoughts. May I obtain the empowerment of total openness, free from fixation, which naturally liberates dualistic propensities. May I obtain the empowerment of immortal life, which is the unchanging expanse of awareness. May I obtain the empowerment of awakening within one lifetime, which is the endless accumulation of merit. The Guru, who is the three Kayas, deities of longevity, Dakinis of Uddiyana, and assembly of wealth gods, my own body, speech, and mind. This life, all solid as substantial matter, all these dissolve, like clouds dissolving in the sky, or water pouring into water, without reference point, into the all-pervasive open space of Ah. Within a state of non-distraction, rest at ease. In the unborn basic space of phenomena, let go of everything. In a state of simplicity, Ramiya free and open, seal with steadfastness. Samaya, seal, seal, seal. Hong Ri. By this virtue of timelessness beyond the three times, may all beings be relieved from the sufferings of poverty, hunger, and thirst, and may all wishes and enjoyments be fulfilled. At last, may they swiftly attain the most excellent state of the Master Padmasambhava and Abhitava in the Buddha-filled great bliss and reach the ground of no return. We're continuing on page 98 with the World Peace Prayer in English. To the unfailing sources of refuge, the three jewels and three roots, and especially Chenrezig, the protector of the land of snows, to noble Tara and Guru Padmasambhava, I pray, please remember your sacred pledge of former times. Please grant blessings that this aspiration be entirely fulfilled. In this dark age of decline, the thoughts and actions of beings are corrupted, and the balance of the outer and inner elements is lost. Through these causes and conditions, humans and animals alike are seized by epidemics and diseases unknown in the past. They are struck by planetary demons, nagas, evil spirits, dark forces, and elemental spirits. Crops are damaged by blight, frost, and hail, and there is fighting and dispute. Untimely rains, heat waves, and droughts in the world, fear of earthquakes, fire, adversaries, and natural catastrophes, and in particular, evil hordes that hurt the teachings and so forth, cause harm and violence throughout the world. May these be swiftly pacified and vanquished from their very roots. In the minds of all beings, human and non-human, may precious and supreme bodhicitta arise naturally, and free of harmful thoughts and actions, may the minds of all be filled with love for one another. May the entire world enjoy abundant happiness and wealth. May the Buddha's teachings spread far and endure long. By the truthful power of the three roots, the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas, by whatever virtuous roots there are in samsara and nirvana, and by the power of our highest pure intention, may this aspiration be fulfilled. So now we're going to go to the blue daily prayer book. Page 61. We'll do the dedication prayer from Shantideva in English. By all the virtue I have now amassed, by composition of this book, which speaks of entry to the Bodhisattva way, may every being tread the path to Buddhahood. May beings everywhere who suffer torment in their minds and bodies have, by virtue of my merit, joy and happiness in boundless measure. As long as they may linger in samsara, may their present joy know no decline, and may they taste of unsurpassed beatitude in constant and unbroken continuity. Throughout the spheres and reaches of the world, in hellish states wherever they may be, may beings feathered there, tormented, taste the bliss and peace of Sukhavati. May those caught in the freezing ice be warmed, and from the massive clouds of bodhisattva prayers, may torrents rain in boundless streams to cool those burning in infernal fires. May forests where the leaves are blades and swords become sweet groves and pleasant woodland glades. May the trees of miracles appear, supplanting those upon the hill of Shamali. And may the very pits of hell be sweet, with fragrant pools all perfumed with the scent of lotuses, be lovely with the cries of swan and goose, and waterfowl so pleasing to the ear. May fiery coals turn into heaps of jewels, the burning ground become a crystal floor, the crushing hills celestial abodes, adorned with offerings, the dwelling place of Buddhas. May the hail of lava, fiery stones, and weapons henceforth become a rain of blossoms. May those whose hell it is to fight and wound be turned to lovers offering their flowers. And those engulfed in fire by tyranny, their flesh destroyed, their bones bleached wise as kunda flowers, may they through all my merit's strength have godlike forms and sport with goddesses and Mandakini's peaceful streams. What fear is it, they'll ask, that grips the henchmen of the deadly Lord, the frightful vultures and the carrion crows? What noble strength is it that brings us joy and drives away our dreadful night? And looking skyward, they will see the shining form of Vajrapani. Then may their sins be quenched in joy, and may they go to him. And when they see the seething lava flow of hell, extinguished in a rain of blossoms, drenched in scented water, at once fulfilled in bliss, they'll ask, how can this be? And thus the denizens of hell will see the one who holds the lotus. Friends, throw away your fears and quickly gather here. For who is it who comes to banish dread, this youth with bound-up gleaming hair, this loving bodhisattva saving and protecting every being, whose power relieves all pain, increasing joy? Do you see the splendor of this house that echoes praises of 1,000 goddesses, the 100 gods who lay their diadems before his lotus feet, the rain of flowers falling on his head, his eyes moist with compassion, Thus may those in hell cry out unseen Manjagosha. And likewise when, through these roots of virtue, they see the joyful clouds let fall their cooling scented rain, their obscurations cleansed by Bodhisattva like Samantabhadra, may all those languishing in hell come now to perfect happiness. And may the stooping animals be freed from fear of being preyed upon each other's food. And may the famished spirits have such joy as those who dwell within the northern continent. And may they be replete and satisfied by streams of milk that pour from noble Lord Avalokita's hand, and bathing in it may they be refreshed and cooled, and may the blind receive their sight, and may the deaf begin to hear, and women near their time bring forth, like Maya Devi, free from any pain. May the naked now be clothed, and all the hungry eat their fill, and may those parched with thirst receive pure waters and delicious drink. May the poor and destitute find wealth, the haggard and the careworn joy. May confidence relieve those in despair, and bring them steadfastness and every excellence. May every being ailing with disease be freed at once from every malady. May all the sickness that afflicts the living be instantly and permanently healed. May those who go in dread have no more fear. May captives be unchained and now set free, and may the weak receive their strength. May living beings help each other in kindness. May travelers upon the road find happiness no matter where they go, and may they gain without the need of toil the goals on which they set their hearts. May those who put to sea in boat or ship attain the ports that they desire, and may they safely come to shore in sweet reunion with their kith and kin. May those who lose their way and stray in misery find fellow travelers, and safe from the threat of thieves and savage beasts, be tireless and their journey light. May children and the old, the weak, protectorless, bewildered in the wild and pathless wastes, and those whose minds are dulled, and all who are insane, have pure celestial beings as their guardians. May all attain the human state, and be possessed of wisdom, faith, and love. With perfect livelihood and sustenance, may they have mindfulness throughout their lives. May everyone have unrestricted wealth, just like the treasury of space, enjoying it according to their wish, without a trace of harm or enmity. May beings destitute of splendor become magnificent and bright, and those worn down by toil and drudgery acquire great beauty and perfection. May all the women in this world attain the strength of masculinity, and may the lowly come to excellence, the proud and haughty lose their arrogance. And thus by all the merit I have gained, may every being, leaving none aside, abandon all their evil ways, embracing goodness now and evermore. From bodhicitta may they never separate, and constantly engage in bodhisattva deeds, and may they be accepted as disciples by the Buddhas, and turn aside from what is Mara's work. And may these beings, each and every one, enjoy an unsurpassed longevity, living always in contentment. May the very name of death be strange to them. On every side, in all the 10 directions, may groves of wish-fulfilling trees abound, resounding with the sweetness of the teachings spoken by the Buddhas and their bodhisattva children. And may the earth be wholesome everywhere, free from boulders, cliffs, and chasms, flat and even like a level palm, and smooth like lapis lazuli. And for many circles of disciples, may multitudes of bodhisattvas rise in every land, adorning them with every excellence. From birdsong and the sighing of the trees, from shafts of light and from the sky itself, may living beings, each and every one, perceive the constant sound of Dharma. May they come into the presence of the Buddhas and meet with bodhisattvas, offspring of the same. With clouds of offerings unbounded, may the teachers of the world be worshipped. May kindly spirits bring the rains on time, for harvest to be rich and plentiful. May princes rule according to the truth, and may the world be blessed with all prosperity. May medicines be strong and full of virtue. May healing spells be chanted with success. May spirits of the air that feed on flesh be kind, their minds imbued with pity. And let no being ever suffer pain. Let them neither ail nor languish, never doing evil. May they have no fear nor suffer insults, and may their minds be ever free from sorrow. In monasteries, temples, and the like, may reading and reciting widely flourish. May harmony prevail among the Sangha, and may its purpose be all fulfilled. May ordained monks intent upon the practice find perfect places for retreat and solitude, abandon every vagrant thought, and meditate with trained and serviceable minds. May nuns have all their wants supplied. May quarreling and vindictiveness be strange to them. Let all who have embraced monastic life uphold the pure and unimpaired observance. May they feel regret when discipline is broken, and always may they strive to cleanse away their faults. May they thus obtain a fortunate rebirth, wherein to undertake unfailing discipline. May the wise and learned be revered, and always be sustained by offerings, with minds infused with purity. May their renown spread far and wide. May beings never languish in the lower realms. May pain and hardship be unknown to them. Enjoying more than godlike strength and beauty, may Buddhahood for them be swiftly gained. Again and yet again may sentient beings make offerings to all the Buddhas, and with the Buddha's unimagined bliss, may they enjoy undimmed and constant happiness. May all the Bodhisattvas now fulfill their high intention for the sake of beings, and sentient beings likewise now receive the good the Buddhas have in store for them. And may the Arhats and the Pratyeka Buddhas at length attain their perfect happiness. And may I also, through Manjushri's kindness, reach the ground of perfect joy, and throughout the stream of all my lives, embrace monastic ordination. Thus may I abide sustained by simple ordinary fare, and in every life obtain a dwelling place in perfect solitude. Whenever I desire to gaze on him, or put to him the slightest question, may I behold the unobstructed vision of Manjughosha, my protector. To satisfy the needs of beings dwelling in the 10 directions, to the margins of the sky, may I reflect in every deed the perfect exploits of Manjushri. And now, as long as space endures, as long as there are beings to be found, may I continue likewise to remain, to drive away the sorrows of the world. The pains and sorrows of all wandering beings, may they ripen wholly on myself, and may the virtuous company of bodhisattvas bring about the happiness of beings. May the doctrine only remedy for suffering, the source of every bliss and happiness, be nurtured and upheld with reverence, and throughout a vast continuance of time endure. And now to Manjughosha I prostrate, whose kindness is the wellspring of my good intent. And to my virtuous friends I also bow, whose inspiration gave me strength to grow. And now we go back to the yellow prayer book, the Long Life Prayer starting on page 20. In English. For this realm encircled by snow-covered mountains, you are the source of all benefit and happiness without exception. Tenzin Gyatso, Lord Chenrezig, may your life remain steadfast until the end of samsara. Embodiment of the 3 jewels, great being who upholds and increases the teachings of the Shakya lion, you perfectly guide others with your excellent deeds. May you, the precious Guru who accomplishes everything spontaneously, live long. Holder of the teachings of Lord Jagumpa, great sovereign of the 3 jewels, through the power of your peerless compassion and the holy Dharma's peaceful light, you bring relief to beings. May your life be long. Known in the noble land as Aryadeva, you emanated into the Gar clan of eastern Tibet as Jogdingpa, the heart son of Jinten Gompo. May the life of glorious Garchen remain steadfast for 100 eons. To page 26. May the teaching of the great Jingumpa Ratnashri, master of interdependence, omniscient Lord of Dharma, who has seen all knowable things, be upheld through teachings and practice, through hearing, reflecting, and meditating until the end of existence. Your 1,000 arms are the 1,000 wheel-turning kings. Your 1,000 eyes are the 1,000 Buddhas of this fortunate eon. Your love is boundless like space. I supplicate the Bodhisattva Chenrezig.
Ora. げわんでゆきてんてんてんてんてんてんてんてんてんてんてんてんてんてんてんてんてんてんてんてんてんてんてんてんてんてんてんてんてんてんてんてんてんてんてんてんてんてんてんてんてんてんてんてんてんてんてんてんてんてんてんてんてんてんてんてんてんてんてんてんてんてんてんてんてんてんてんてんてんてんてんてんてんてんてんてんてんてんてんてんてんてんてんてんてんてんてんてんてんてんてんてんてんてんてんてんてんてんてんてんてんてんてんてんてんてんてんてんてんてんてんてんてんてんてんてんてんてんてんてんてんてんてんてんてんてんてんてんてんてんてんてんてんてんてんてんてんてんてんてんてんてんてんてんてんてんてんてんてんてんてんてんてんてんてんてんてんてんてんてんてんてんてんてんてんてんてんてんてんてんてんてんてんてんてんてんてんてんてんてんてんてんてんてん 转着觉内，若外界就马勒巴，的耶萨来个巴哟。
大家过来就我苍了，这些人的修行，这些人。
所有参与线上修法的法友们，祝各位吉祥如意。
Thank you for joining us, and please come back to join us for Khenpo Tenzin's mindfulness meditation class from 3 till 4. And we have a new discussion group from 4 till 5. It's all Arizona time. Please go to our website to get the Zoom link for that. We're doing that via Zoom from 4 till 5. But you can join as normal via YouTube from 3 till 4 for the meditation. Thanks so much. Be well.